Happy International Women's Day 2025. Welcome you all in this special video messages. The International Women's Day 2025 campaign theme is Accelerate Action, emphasizing the urgent need to take decisive steps towards achieving gender equality, addressing slow progress, and empowering women and girls worldwide. Today, I have some beautiful think tanks who shared their valuable messages regarding what is women empowerment worldwide and what's are needed to create women empowerment worldwide. So, join us.
Happy International Women's Day. I think today is a day of celebration for all the women in the world who are doing it, who are doing things, who are calling themselves to action, to live freely, openly, and happily. That's all I got.
Happy International Women's Day. It's 2025 and I am so grateful that I am where I am right now, that I feel that as women we have come so far ahead from where I was when I was a young child. I live now in New York City, and even though I am a Bengali woman, I feel that the city has allowed me to do exactly what I want to do and in the environment that I want to do it in. But if the question is, what about the rest of the world? I think there's a lot that we need to accomplish to help women go further. And the biggest and the most important thing, I feel, is women's education. I believe that it really helps if women are included in all the decisions that are being made in this world. So for example, here is a lady, a nun, who's running with a torch. It's not stopping her from being a runner. She's holding the torch and she's moving ahead. And as a torch bearer of peace and unity, she's going forward, as can this gentleman, that gentleman. So if we are able to make women as naturally included as men are, then women will go far ahead.
Happy International Women's Day. So for me, when I reflect on this day, I think about how far my family, for example, has come along, who came from the Caribbean to the United States. And here we were living as a minority within a minority community and population, and all that we have been able to achieve. But I have to say also that a lot of that came with some of the themes that we have today for Women's Day, thinking of equality and dignity and fairness and equality. And so there are very many opportunities that were open to me and my family that allowed us to make progress in this country, in the United States, to the point that, you know, here, for example, I participated in something called the Sri Chinmoy Oneness Home Peace Run. And we have some photos up here of these two young ladies, clearly not of, I guess you could say, European ancestry, who participated. And also I think the important thing is to consider what are the qualities that we need to continue to move the needle on women's equality. And it has to come from a sense of oneness and caring and love.
Happy International Women's Day to you all. Today is a very special day and on a very special year that where we can focus on accelerating our actions. So we have come a long way and we have so much resources, so much thoughtfulness, everything. Now it's a matter of making it implement. So what can we do? What can we do? Two things. Be authentic to yourself and be empathetic to others.
Happy Women's Day 2025. Women empowerment to me is that women should find inwardly their power. I grew up in the 1950s and I watched Snow White, Cinderella. We all thought that our empowerment, if we could call it that, came from finding the guy. However, when I grew up and became a student of Sri Chinmoy, I discovered that empowerment didn't involve finding the guy. When you meditate, if you're a beginner, you're just going to be batting thoughts away. But if you stick with it, the willpower that you gain, the concentration that you gain can help to empower you inwardly. You may not feel it or see it initially, but eventually you will get it. Instead of having your thoughts be scattered when you're trying to problem solve, they'll be much more focused. Whenever you're trying to make a decision, it will kind of more come to you than, you're having to thrash around looking for the answer. It just really focuses your life.
Happy Women's Day 2025.
Happy Women's Day 2025.
Happy Women's Day 2025.